Hello and welcome back to day 8 of the 20-day Pilates challenge. Today we are focusing on lower body, of course. So we're going to use a heavier dumbbell. For reference, I'm using a 4 kilo and then also using a booty band. So we're going to get straight into it today. Coming down, we will need to pop that booty band straight on. So just popping it just above your knees towards the base of your thighs, coming down to lie onto your backs. Beautiful. So we're going to find weighted bridges to start. So making sure you have that heavy dumbbell nice and close. Dumbbell is going to rest towards the top of your thighs. So just a little bit lower than your hip bones. So it should kind of like wrap around into that glute general area. So feet are hip distance apart, making sure the band is actually pressed out. So we want it actively pressing out so we can get the most out of this. Now we're going to start off with those spinal rolls here. So really starting to arch through your back. We're going to press into both of your heels. Press your spine into the mat, then lift those hips all the way up. Find your glute bridge. Squeeze your bum. And then inhale, slowly articulate all the way back down. Beautiful. So rock the belly forwards. Press your spine into that mat. Peel those hips all the way up, big squeeze. Beautiful, and then inhale all the way back down. Good, we're going to be here for a couple more breaths, just starting to really sink in here. Just starting to notice if there's any little aches or niggling through the body here. We have started off really strong this week, so just noticing if your body is still a little bit sore. I know mine is, so just listening here. Beautiful, coming all the way back down. Just wriggling all 10 of those toes. Now we're going to start to transition into a flat back bridge. So we're going to exhale, drive your hips up. Inhale, tap. So it's kind of like a hip thrust. That's what we're aiming for here. It is the strength focus challenge. So incorporating little functional strength movements throughout. So press, squeeze your bum. Inhale, drop. Exhale, press to squeeze. Beautiful. Now a couple more and then we're going to add on. So can you keep that belly actively pulling in, squeezing those bum cheeks, pressing into that band. Beautiful. Now we're going to start to add in a knee opener. So lift up. We're going to press your knees out as hard as you can into that band. Feel the outside of your glutes, so that glute med. Inhale, tap. Exhale, drive it up. Now heavy through your heels. Press wide. Center. Tap it down. Beautiful. We're going to be here for another 20 more seconds. Good. The legs are already starting to wake up. Beautiful. Belly is active. Keep that core engaged. Keep that squeeze of your bum even as you press out. So that's where the magic is. That's where you're going to feel the most deepest engagement. So use your heels. Press. Center. Tap it down. Beautiful. Exhale. Press and lift. Open into that band. Center. Dropping it down. Beautiful. We're going to be here for another 5. So we're going to get 2 more full sets in. Beautiful. Press, squeeze. Try to press harder out into that band. Center. Tapping it down. Beautiful. Now next time you press up, we're going to hold it there. Now we're going to drop it halfway. Press all the way up, full range. Good. So keep pressing your knees into that band, that thigh. Press, squeeze your bum, hold for a second. Drop it halfway, flat back. Beautiful. Press, squeeze, halfway. Good. We're going to be here for 15 seconds. So holding slightly longer here. Beautiful. Big squeeze. Halfway. 10 more seconds. Those glutes should feel like they're on fire here. Feel that warmth building. Belly is in. Good. We're going to do 5. Beautiful. 4. Holding it up in 3. Good. 2. Last one. Now hold it there. Just that band. Press it up. Drawing it in. Now I know you can lift your hips higher for me. Squeeze. Can you literally feel that outside of that glute? Good. 10 seconds. Then we hold it wide. Go, my legs, my bum is literally on fire here. Beautiful. 4, 5. Hold the band out. We're going to pulse the hips in 3. Go, 2. Hold it there. Pulse your hips up and up. Beautiful. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Rest it there. Go ahead. Take a little windscreen wipe side to side here. Little breather. Beautiful. And then coming over on to your side. We're going to come into some sideline glute work here. Then we'll come do single leg bridges after this. So coming on to your side. Beautiful. So we are going to just keep the head down for this one. We don't need to work that arm. Your arms will be very sore from yesterday. So just keeping that in mind. So we're going to be setting up for weighted clamps. So once you're nice and comfortable here, hips are nice and stacked, you're going to be grabbing onto your dumbbell. Dumbbell is going to be coming onto that glute. Now, just making sure your hips are comfortable. If you need to, you can always put a little towel underneath your hip bone or any kind of cushioning there just to help assist. You can always have the arm long, or you can be on your hand. I'm probably going to sit like this. It feels a bit more comfortable for me. Perfect. So feet are directly in line with your glutes. We're going to press the knee up into that band. Lift it up. Inhale, drop it down. Good. So exhale, weighted clamp. Lift it up. Inhale, dropping it down. Now you might notice here the range is going to feel small because we have a band on. Forget to say I've got a medium band on. So you can have a light, medium, or strong here. Press and lift up. Inhale, draw in. Good. So feet, press into those heels. Lift it where you can. Beautiful. Drop it down. Good. Now we're going to start to add on here. So next time you lift it up, hold. We're going to extend that leg nice and long. Heel comes back. Lower it down. Beautiful. So we're going to lift it up. Elevate your heels up now. Drop it down. Beautiful. So heels are elevated. Keep pressing them together. Drive it up. Squeeze. Inhale, lower. Good. Legs are on fire here. We're here for 5. Beautiful. Here for 4. Good. 3. Beautiful. 2. Good. Take a quick little breather. We're going to keep your bottom leg down now. We're going to press and lift your whole leg off. Good. So flex the foot. Press and lift it up. Really press into that band. Inhale, lower it down. Beautiful. Try to hold it up there for a second. Inhale, release. Beautiful. So lift it up. Try to hold and then lower it down. Good. We're going to be here for 10 more seconds. Then we hold it up. Beautiful. Feeling that entire left side here. Beautiful. We're here for 5. So 2 more and then we hold it up. Beautiful. 1 more. Beautiful. Now next time we're going to hold it up, we're going to draw circles with your hips. So try to keep your body as still as possible for 5. Opposite side in 3, 2, opposite side, 5 seconds. You can do this for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, rest it there. Take a little breather. Pop that dumbbell down for a second. Beautiful. Take a little breather. Give that glute a little whack. Now we have 1 more set. We're going to keep the weight off for this one. I don't want to overkill that glute too quickly. So coming back down onto your side, this time we're going to find the leg lift. So legs stay straight. We're going to exhale, lift it up, flex the foot, and then inhale, lowering it down. Beautiful. So driving it up. Good. So lifting it up, 2 pulses, and then inhale, dropping it down. Beautiful. So foot is flexed, hand is on the hip for feedback. Good. 2 pulses, drop it down. Beautiful. So lift it up, 2 pulses, inhale, lower it down. Beautiful. So keep your belly pulling in, hand is on that hip. Good. We're going to be here for 15 seconds, and then we're going to hold it up. Good. Breathing through it. If you can keep a little bit of a gap through the waist, amazing. Otherwise, don't stress. Good. Just try to keep your spine nice and neutral. Press and lift. Beautiful. We're going to be here for 5. Holding it up, we're just going to pulse in 3. Beautiful. 2. Now hold it up. Little pulses up and up. Breathe through it for 10 seconds. You can do this. My gluteus literally feels like it's going to drop off for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it there. Beautiful. Coming on to our backs. Good. We're going to come into some single glute bridges. Now we're going to give that leg just a little break for a second. Otherwise, I don't think I would actually be able to physically keep moving here. So right foot is going to be flat. Left heel is lifted. So starting off in a staggered bridge stance. Once again, if you haven't noticed the theme, I'm loving staggered bridges at the moment. So we're going to just press and lift your hips all the way up. And then inhale, tap the hips down. Beautiful. So exhale, drive it up. Inhale, lower it down. Beautiful. So just getting that left leg moving slightly. Feel it releasing all that tension. Good. Driving it up. And then inhale, tapping it down. Now we will start to add in some arms here. So we're going to lift it up, float the arms to the sky. Inhale, lower it down. Beautiful. So press and sweep, lower it down. Now if you want to make it a little bit more supportive, just keep your hands down. Use your palms to assist you. Otherwise, we're going to build into our combo. So 3 more, actively pressing out into the band for me. Beautiful. 2. Last one. Now, next time you lift it up, we're going to combo here. So, driving it up, hold. We're going to send the left leg up to sky. We're actually going to cross the ankle over your knee. Feel that pressure in the band. Beautiful. Lower the hips. Press and lift. Slowly pressing into that band, toes down. Drop the hips. Good. So, lift. Leg to sky. Cross the ankle over your knee. Keep that hip open. Lower. Press the lift. Beautiful. We're going to be here 15 more seconds, then we hold it all the way up. Good. Really getting into that band here. Drop. Press. Send it up. 10 more seconds. Beautiful. You guys doing amazing here. Breathing through it. I know. This is hard here. My legs are so sore already from this week. Beautiful. We're here for 5. Beautiful. 1 more full combo, and then we're going to stay with that ankle crossed. So on this next one, we drive it up, leg is up, now ankle crosses the knee. We're going to keep it there. We're going to drop the hips, lift the hips for 5. We're going to hold it up and pulse in 3. Beautiful. 2. On your next one, hold it now, pulse it up and up. Try to keep your hips as square to the ceiling as possible for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it there. Give that bum a little whack. Take a little windscreen wipe side to side. Taking a little breather. Beautiful. So coming onto that other side of that single glute bridge. So right heel is now lifted. You're going to exhale, drive the hips up. Inhale, lower the hips down. Beautiful. So starting to wriggle those left toes for me. Dig that heel into the mat. And then inhale, lower it down. Beautiful. Adding in those arms. You're going to float the arms up to sky now. Inhale, lower. Exhale, drive and lift. Inhale, lower it down. Beautiful. We're going to do 3 more, and then we'll add in that combination. It is going to feel slightly different on this side as this side is warmer. So keep that in mind. You might be a little bit wobbly. Beautiful. So next time we drive it up, hold. Transfer your weight into the left leg. Right foot crosses on top. Keep pressing into the band. Slowly lower. Watch those hips here. They're going to want to wriggle around in this position. So just take it slow. Send the leg up. Toes. Plant it down. Beautiful. 15 more seconds. You guys are doing absolutely amazing here. Keep it slow. Watch that we're not rocking too much side to side. I can already feel it. This is like the third or fourth class today that I've filmed. So my body is definitely feeling it. Wowzers. Beautiful. We're going to be here for another 5. Good. Getting 1 more full set in, and then we'll hold it up. You're doing amazing. Breathing through it. Now, next time you lift it up, we're going to stay with that foot cross over that knee. So cross it over, keep it there, lower it down, and lift slowly. Good, 10 seconds, and then we hold it up. You're doing amazing. Stay with me. Beautiful. Good, we're here for 5. Holding it up, we're just going to pulse it in 3. Last for 1. For 2. Now on your next one, hold it up and pulse it up and up. Squeeze that left glute for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it there. Give those legs a little windscreen wipe. Beautiful. Over to one side, over to the other. Take a little breather. Beautiful. Now coming onto that other side of that side lying series. Hand is still on. We're going to grab onto that dumbbell here. Bring it on top of that glute. Remember, you can fully lay down. up to you. So starting off with those heels glued together, we're going to press that knee up to sky and then inhale, lower it down. Beautiful. So trying to keep those heels pressing together. Watch if your hip wants to rock open and open towards the ceiling. We need to keep it nice and square. It's more coming from the glute and the hip flexor. Good. Lift up. Inhale down. Beautiful. Couple more. Open those feet into that V. And then inhale. Beautiful. Press to lift. Inhale down. Now you might even feel a bit of your sideways here as well. That is so normal. Keep your belly pulling in. Now we're going to elevate your heels up. We're going to open into that clamp and then lower it down. Beautiful. So slightly higher, making it a bit more challenging on that balance and stability here. So drive it up, hold. Belly is pulling in. Beautiful. We're going to be here for another 15 more seconds and then we'll hold. Then we'll take a little reset and we'll come into our next set. Beautiful. Big squeeze. Feel that right glute. Beautiful. Getting a little bit into the quad as well. You might feel your hip flexor. Remember, that is normal. Good. Exhale, drive and press. Beautiful. We're here for 5. You're going to take a little breather in 2. 1 more full set. And then lower it down. Take a breath. Now, this time we're going to keep your bottom leg down. We're going to press and lift the leg up. Inhale, lowering it down. Beautiful. So press, trying to keep that leg in a right angle, lifting the leg up. Inhale, dropping it down. Beautiful. Big press. Try to hold for a second. Inhale, lower it down. Beautiful. 15 more seconds and then we hold it up. We're going to hip circle. Good. Big press. Lower it down. Beautiful. We're going to be here for another 5. So 2 more full sets and then we'll hold it up. Beautiful. Big press. Hold for a second. Drop it down. 1 more and then we hold it up. Beautiful. Now next one, we're going to find those little hip circles. So taking it slow. I want you to feel it more in your bum here. So try to keep your hips forward, belly is in. 4, 5. Bottom leg is pressing into the mat. 4, 3, 2, opposite side. Stay with me. Use both legs. 4, 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my God, rest that dumbbell down. Give that bum a nice little whack. Now we're coming into our last little bit on this side and then we'll come up for some standing work. So you can rest down on that elbow here or wherever you feel comfortable. Hand can be on your hip, starting to lift your waist off the mat. We're going to lift that leg up. Inhale, lower it down. So foot is nice and flexed, hips are square towards you. Belly is pulling in. Lift the leg up. And then lower. Now we're going to add in those 2 pulses here. So lift up 2 pulses. Inhale, drop it down. Beautiful. So 2 pulses. Inhale, lower. God, breathing through it. My leg is killing me right now. Wow. Whew. Breathe through it. If you always need to, you can bring your hands down onto the mat if you need. Lift up. Beautiful. We're going to be here for another 10 more seconds and then we hold it up and then we just pulse. I know, guys. I know this is killer. My leg feels like it's going to fall off. We're here for 5. Here for 3. Beautiful. 2. Beautiful. 2. Now on your next one, we're going to hold it up and pulse. 10 seconds. Breathe through it. You can do this. I know it burns. 4, 5. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it there. Take a little breather. Oh my goodness. Beautiful. Whew. Now we're going to come up for some standing work and then we will be finished. So keeping the band on if you want the challenge, carefully coming up. So grabbing your dumbbell, coming towards the top end of your mat. Now we're going to be coming into a deadlift scenario here. So left foot is forward, right foot is back. We're going to start off by sending your weight back. Knees are pressing out into the band. We're going to slowly lower your chest all the way into that tabletop position. And then exhale, press into those heels, slowly peel yourself up. Now don't stress, we're not focusing on arms at all in this sequence. We're just using it to get deeper into that leg here. Beautiful. So coming down, press into that heel. Feel that pull up the back of that leg. Beautiful. Coming up. Beautiful. Pull that belly in. Carefully coming down here. All of those toes should be able to wriggle. Coming into that nice flat back. And then press, slowly pull yourself all the way back up. Beautiful, coming down nice and low. Now, next time we're going to stand to it, we're going to add in a little knee drive. So pressing up, we're going to press your knee up into that band, hold for a second, toes step back, we then lower down. Remember, keep pressing out into that band even as you lower down. Press and drive it up. Bringing that right knee in towards your chest to the best of your ability here. Depending on what your tension is, you might be able to get higher if you're lighter. Beautiful. Find that split single leg deadlift. Press it up. Beautiful. Lifting that leg, pulling it up, toes down. Good. We're going to be here for another 15 more seconds. Staying with me. Beautiful. Press into that left leg. You should be nice and warm here. Beautiful. Toes come down. Beautiful. Good. We're going to be here for another 5. So getting 2 more full sets in. Last deadlift. And then we're going to stay in that knee drive. Beautiful. Press and lift it up. Now we're going to find your knee drive. We're going to find an arabesque. So hinging forwards, bend into that back knee. Dumbbell is down by the sides. Nice and slow here. Now press into that left heel. Slow and steady here. Pull that right knee back up towards your chest. Beautiful. But soft bend into that left knee. Start to lower your chest in line with your hips. Back leg goes straight. Beautiful. Slowly press and drive it up. Beautiful. I'm literally shaking, so try and keep your balance to the best of your ability. You can always hold your arm out to the side if you really need to. Beautiful. 2 more, and then we hold it down. I know that left leg is on fire. Beautiful. Last knee drive, and then we're going to stay down. Beautiful. Now step back into your knee drive. We're going to hold it. We're just going to hold here for 5. We're going to drop those toes down, stay low in 3, 2, drop those toes down, find your split squat. Now hold. We're going to press the right knee out into the band and then pull it in. So shoulders are down and back, belly is in. Press the knee up, draw it in for 5. Beautiful. I'm just going to come side on so you can kind of see what I'm doing here. For 3, hold that band out in 2, hold it there, pulse into those legs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and oh my goodness, step it in, give that bum a whack. Beautiful, beautiful. We're going to bring that dumbbell towards the top end of your mat here. We're going to be coming into squats. So heels are coming on top of your dumbbell here. So heels are lifted, band is pressing out. Now we're going to be lowering down on that block. We're going to lower down into your chair squats and then press, squeeze it up. Good, so like you're sitting into that imaginary chair, chuck your belly in, tailbone is under, big squeeze. Good, reach, press to lift it up. Beautiful. We're not going to be here for too much longer, and then we just have the other side of that combo. Try to hold the squat for a second. Exhale, big press. Beautiful, lower. Good, drive it up. Beautiful, coming down, hold. Exhale, press to lift. Good, now we're just going to add in some arms. So coming down, we're going to sweep the arms back, sweep them forward, big lift. Good, we're going to be here for 20 more seconds. Then we stay nice and low. You're doing amazing here. Last little push. Beautiful, here for 10. Really sinking back into those heels. Beautiful. Good, for 5, we're going to do 2 more. Stay with me, and then we hold it down. I'm so sorry in advance for our next layers. Good, this one's going to be spicy. Beautiful. Center. Press. Zip it up. Now, next time we come down, we're going to hold it down. Stay with me. I know this one's going to burn. Stay with me. Come down, hold. Now, sweep. Hands forward and backwards. Now, I know you can get deeper. I know you can press further into that bend. For 5. Arms along, stay down in 3. Beautiful. 2. Hold it. Press those knees out and out into the bend. Drop that bum down. Pull the belly in for 5. Knees stay wide. We pulse in 3. 2. Knees are wide. Pulse the legs. Don't you dare get up. We're here for 5. Holding it down in 3, 2, hold it there. I know you can get deeper for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness, give those legs a shake. Wow. Now last bit, we're gonna get straight into it and then we are done. Beautiful. So grabbing onto that dumbbell now in your right hand, right foot is forward, left foot is slightly back. So coming straight into that deadlift once again. So wriggling those right toes, pressing your knees out into the band. Beautiful. So bending into that knee, we're going to slowly glide that dumbbell down that front leg. And then exhale, press into that heel. Squeeze your glute. Beautiful. So inhale slowly, hinging it down, finding that tabletop position. Shoulders are down and back away from the ears. Exhale, press, pulling it up. 2 more, and then we'll add in that little knee drive. Press into that heel, slowly lifting all the way back up. Beautiful, 1 more, and then on this next one, we're gonna add in that knee drive. So bend, slowly. Now feel that electricity run up the back of your leg as you press into that heel. Now, straightening that leg, we're gonna slowly shift your weight, lift the left knee towards your hip or your chest, toes come back, knees are pressing out into that band. Beautiful, find that deadlift. Good, we're gonna be here for another 15 more seconds. Then we stay down, then we stay up in your knee drive. Beautiful job, guys. Stabilize that ankle, find that laser focus. Toes connect, press those knees out, hinge that chest. Beautiful. Press, lift it up. Beautiful job. We're going to do 2 more full sets and then we're going to stay up in that knee drive. I know, my leg is literally, it is on fire. It is shaking. You can do this. Move with me, coming down. Beautiful. Press into that heel. Find your knee drive. Now also find your knee drive. We're going to soft bend into that knee. Start to hinge your chest. Press the back leg out into the bend. Beautiful. Slowly. I know, embrace the wobbles, embrace the shakes. Beautiful. We're here for 5. We're almost done, guys. Try to stay strong. Stay with me. Stabilize that ankle. Good. 1 more arabesque, 1 more knee drive. Then we hold your arabesque and then we come down. Beautiful. Now hold your arabesque on your next one. Try to get your chest nice and low, but lift the back leg for 5. We drop those toes down in 3, 2, drop those toes down, find your split squat. Now open that back knee, back to center. I know you can get deeper. Pull the belly in for 5. Knee stays wide, we pulse in 3. Beautiful, 2, hold it there. Now pulse it. Press the band out even more for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my goodness. Drop the band, drop that dumbbell down. Oh my goodness. Take a little shake. Now we're going to just finish off nice and quickly with the child's pose, coming down onto your mats. Knees come wide. Reach those arms towards the top of your mat. Oh my goodness. So sorry for that one. My legs are dying. Oh. Beautiful. Just taking a nice deep breath. And exhale, just trying to sink a little bit deeper. Beautiful. Taking a little moment of gratitude here. Really just thanking yourself and your body for making it through day 8 of this 20-day challenge. We're going to take 1 more deep breath. In through the nose. And big exhale. Beautiful. Slowly walking those hands back up. Beautiful. And then you are all done with day 8. Wow. This week has been so strong. So sorry in advance for your poor legs, your arms, everything is on fire. But drop a comment down below that you have completed day 8. And I will see you back again tomorrow for day 9, which is our core focus. Have a good day, guys. See you later.